The first time Grace saw the Adeyemi mansion, she thought she had entered another world. The house looked like something out of a rich people's dream: huge compound, expensive cars, high gates that could swallow a full bus. She held her small go bag tightly, her palms sweaty. Maybe this is my chance. Maybe my life will change for the better. Her aunt, who got her the job, squeezed her hand. Grace, respect yourself in this house. Rich people don't like wahala. Just do your work and keep your mouth shut. Grace nodded. She had been a housemaid before, but this job felt different. Something in her gut told her so. She just didn't know why. Not yet. Madam Ronk Adeyemi, the madam of the house, was a walking statue, elegant, cold, and arrogant. She barely spoke to Grace. If she needed anything, she would snap her fingers like calling a dog. Chief Adeyemi, her husband, was hardly home. He traveled too much, leaving Madam Ronk to run the house. And their children. Tenny, their 16-year-old daughter, was a demon in human skin. House girl. Where's my dress? If Grace didn't respond fast enough, hot insults would follow. Her younger brother, Fola, wasn't any better. One day, Grace served him food, and he poured the whole plate on the floor. I told you I don't eat food from dirty housemates. Madam Ronk just laughed. Grace swallowed the tears burning her throat. She needed this job. She needed the money. But one evening, she saw something she wasn't supposed to see. And that was the beginning of everything. It happened late at night. Grace had finished her chores and was about to go to bed when she heard voices. She wasn't one to eavesdrop, but something about the tone made her stop. It was Madam Ronk. Baby, I miss you. My husband is so stupid. He has no idea what I've been doing. Grace froze. She tiptoed closer and peeped through the slightly open door. Madam Ronk was on the phone, smiling like a teenager in love. I can't wait to see you again, just be patient. Soon, all his money will be ours. Grace's heart raced. She was cheating, and not just cheating, but planning something sinister. At that moment, a wild idea entered Grace's mind. What if I expose her? For the first time since she stepped into the Adeyemi house, Grace stopped being just a maid. She became a silent observer. She started recording secrets. Whenever Madam Ronk made her sneaky calls, Grace would quietly record the conversations. She recorded Tenny mocking poor people. She recorded Fola destroying the driver's phone just for fun. She even captured Madam Ronk stealing money from Chief's safe. With every secret she collected, power shifted. The housemaid was no longer powerless. One day, she was going to bring them all down. But she forgot one thing. Rich people don't lose battles easily. Madam Ronk was known for her hot temper. One afternoon, she accused Grace of stealing. A gold wristwatch had gone missing. It wasn't Grace. But before she could defend herself, a hot slap landed on her face. You useless thief. You think I don't know girls like you? Tenny and Fola stood by, laughing. Grace's ears were ringing. That night, she made her first move. She leaked a recording. The next morning, Lagos woke up to chaos. An Instagram blog had posted a secret audio recording. Meet Madam Ronk Adeyemi, wife of billionaire Chief Adeyemi, caught cheating with another man. Social media exploded. Madam Ronk became the talk of the town. By afternoon, more recordings started surfacing. A video of Tenny calling drivers dirty pigs. An audio of Madam Ronk calling Chief a fool. A clip of Fola spitting into the chef's soup. The Adeyemi's reputation was in ruins. And Grace. She thought she had won. She had no idea her nightmare was just beginning. That night, a black SUV parked in front of the house. 3 men, dressed in black, stepped out. They walked straight to the Adeyemi mansion. They were looking for Grace. Inside, Grace was packing her small bag when she heard footsteps. Then, her door burst open. Miss Grace, you are under arrest for cyber harassment, defamation, and invasion of privacy. Her heart dropped. "Oh, Oga, I don't understand." A deep voice whispered, "You thought you could play with the rich. You made the wrong move." She turned to run, but where would she go? She was dragged into the back of the police van. When she woke up, she was in a police station. The charges: defamation, cyber harassment, blackmail. Her phone was gone. She had no proof. The same people who cheered her on online had moved on to the next trending story. No one cared. She sat in the cold cell for 3 days. Then, the door opened. Chief Adeyemi walked in. He stared at her for a long moment before speaking. "You should have just left when you had the chance." Then, he made her a deal. "Leave Lagos. Disappear. And I'll drop the charges." Grace had no choice. The next morning, she was on a bus back to her village. With nothing but a "gonna must go back" and a lifetime of regret. She had wanted revenge. And yes, the Adeyemis deserved it. But in her hunger for justice, she became just as ruthless as them. And in the end, she was the only one who truly lost. Would she get another chance at life? Maybe. But next time, she would wait for God's time. Because when you take justice into your own hands, be ready for justice to come for you, too. Like this video if you enjoyed this story. And if you'd like to see more stories like this, kindly support and let us know by hitting the subscribe button.